Okay, tonight, well, while my dinner's cooking, I thought I'd go live. I've been live pretty much all day today doing two other games, and kind of got to a stuck point in both of them. So I thought, okay, I'll go back to Final Fantasy 14 and kill some shit out of frustration. But the games I was playing were kind of unique. They're those visual novels, and I like those. And two of them have absolutely beautiful scenery and gorgeous storylines. Are pretty sad, but I thought I'd come in here tonight and just hang out and do random stuff. Like, I was in the middle of doing the Beast Quest, and somebody sent me a message and asked me if I would go live, and I went, okay, I'll go live. So, you know how Beast Quest have like a limit break thing? Well, that's what I'm doing. Wait, I didn't have to do anything. Bloodsworn? Okay, I thought the highest you could do... Wait a second. Oh, you can go higher. Okay. So now I can turn in these quests because I was at the end of it and I thought, okay, can't do anything more with these because I just did 3 with them. But it doesn't look like I can do any more quests. Did I just reach that limit? Yeah, I reached the limit. She's not... Okay, so I must have capped out there. So, does that mean I can... Where's the... I can buy a costume. The Vanu Vanu costume. Okay, that's too funny. Okay, is there anything here that I need to buy? No. Oh, you know what? I need some ventures. Really bad. Okay. So now I have 36 ventures because I didn't have... I was really low on those, and I don't need any of this stuff. And I think... Where's their other shop? They have... Oh, you can actually buy stuff here too. Shade Advisor. Oh, I can buy this stuff as well. Wind up. Oh, now I can get the horn and get this over here. Okay, so now that I've maxed these, I actually like doing the Vanu Vanu Beast Tribe quests. They're pretty fun. So you know, and this is up here is where you get the Cold Knight's Cook Fire. And you can get the warrior and the different warriors. And somebody asked me, and I don't know how to... I don't know how to get that to happen. He said he wanted to view it. Broadcast, share your gameplay with Show the game screen to that player or hand off the controller so you can join the game together. I'm not going to hand off the controller. Oh, I'm broadcasting already. So it just keeps coming back to me. Maybe because I'm already broadcasting? I don't know. Maybe I'll send him a message as I'm not really sure how to Okay. So, oh, what was I looking at? Okay, so I have, yeah, I don't need any more gear, let alone, and I can always come back up here and get the mount if I want to. I don't usually ride that many different mounts. I usually just ride my bird. Okay, now let's see. Oh, I want to do the bath. Because the Vanu is blood sworn. And now we'll go to the bath. And the bath are... Where's the bath? They're in... Is it... They're in Tail Feather. What I was saying is I really liked doing the Vanu quests. They were really cute. And they were really simple and easy. You know, go over here, go over there. Get some drunken Gala cats. Feed them cinnamon. And that helps you get the drunken Gala cats in a bag. They've got some cute quests. The Moogles, I'll throttle them. I know I need to go back and finish working on them, but they just irritate the hell out of me. They really do. The Moogles are just... he got lost, go find him. He got lost, go find him. That's all you do is go find these other lost Moogles. Wait, where am I going? Oh, wrong way. Over here. So... let's see... Oh, I'm on Diablos. What server are you on now? Ah, that's unfortunately. I don't know what I'd do if I lost this account. Probably just, I don't know. That's rough. I hear people, get hacked and lose their accounts and things like that, and that's just really unfortunate that that happens. Or people get banned out of the game too for doing stupid stuff. I'm not saying that's what you did, but that's what happens to some people. Did you like Final Fantasy XIV while you were playing it? Yeah, it does. It's a, like my son says, it's a crack addiction. It's like definitely a crack addiction. A lot less expensive though. But it's a fun game because there's so much to do in this game. It's not just like go in and I'm not a first person shooter game. So there's so much more to do in this game, and the community is huge. So I really like it. But you know what? A lot of games are that way. Especially MMOs. Because they're like a never-ending thing. But I love to do questing. I like the crafting. And I like to do raids. I haven't done the last bit. I did those two, actually it's my third one. The I can't think of the name of them. Visual novels, and they're like that naturey peaceful games. I just did. Matter of fact, I was been working on one for the last couple days, and then I got stuck and realized that I missed some stuff. I didn't follow the light, which was everybody's gone to Rapture, and you just follow this ball of light, and if you follow that ball of light, apparently it will take you through the storyline correctly. Well, I didn't follow the ball of light. I kind of randomly went in and did my own thing, not realizing you're supposed to follow the ball of light and where it kind of is, because it keeps moving. And had I followed the ball of light, I could have like gotten to where the ending. Oh, I like that one because I mean, the scenery is beautiful. The music is absolutely beautiful in it, and it's just gorgeous. And I really enjoyed it. But the problem is, I got to the point where it's like it's the end of the story. But because I went off on my own thing, it won't let me go through this one section. And this happened on both of the two games. The one that's after that, Dear Esther, which Dear Esther is like a really sad. It's more sad than Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, because it's a man writing letters to his dead wife. And I did the same thing. Instead of following the guide in Esther, it is candles. And in the other one, it's that ball of fire or ball of light. So if you follow it, when you get to where you need to go through like the final gate or the final door, it will let you through. But I didn't follow the storyline correctly, so it's kind of all jumbled up on both of them. I missed some cutscenes or some things. So now I got to the point in both of them where, okay, the ending of these games are right behind. The one is a gate and the other one is a door. So I got to that point, but I have missed some cutscenes or I've missed some discussions that have taken place. So I have to go back and do all of those before I can get through those two. One's a door, one's a gate for those two games. But they're absolutely gorgeous. They're absolutely beautiful, the scenery and everything. But they're both kind of sad because you're by yourself. And so they're both beautifully graphic. I mean, it's just amazing. The graphics are amazing. But the one with the cute story it's really kind of funny and it's really simple is Echoes of the Fae. And it's like hand drawn. The developers and the people who came up with that, they hand drew the pictures, and it's like pictures like you're turning a page in a book, and it's really cute. Not to Echoes of the Fae, because the storyline has got some voice acting in it, and the storyline is funny. I mean, it's funny, and it's got a cute storyline, and it's really good. It's not sad, which these other two are pretty sad. But Echoes of the Fae, and I've been streaming it live streaming it as well, and I don't know if I'm near the end or not. I've spent a couple hours. I think I've like live streamed it 3 or 4 times already and put like an hour and a half in each live stream and maybe 2 hours in each live stream, and I'm not near the end. Or I don't know, but it's... Hi Allison, how are you? Oh, thank you for tuning in. Tonight, all I'm doing is just random stuff. I'm out here doing some beast quests, and then I'm going to I need some Centurio seals, and I need some allied seals, I think, from, those little hunts that you go on and get. So I thought I'd do that tonight. And I don't know, just some random stuff. My dinner's on the stove cooking, so when it gets done cooking, then I'll take a short break and eat. And but basically I had today off, and I got up really early to do chores. And then I decided, okay, I'm gonna game the rest of the day. Yes, I am. And it actually used to say, but I think I changed it. I'm a grandma. My oldest son is 34 My youngest son is 28. I have two granddaughters, age 6 and 2. And my age, if you're wondering, is 58. So I get a senior citizen discount in a lot of places. At 55, a lot of people give senior citizens discount. So, yes. Where am I headed to? Did I get all 3 of these? I couldn't have done all 3 of these. There's got to be one more. Oh. Oh, thank you. Actually, there's, have you ever heard of Shirley Curry? She's 80. She's 81. She'll be 82 in, I think, January or February. She plays Skyrim. And then she's got, where she, like during the day she plays Skyrim and all these other things, and then she's got, and it's really cute, she does like haunted ghosty type things, and she calls it Shirley After Midnight. So if you ever want to see somebody who's pretty cool, check her out, because I didn't know about her until just like a couple months ago, and yeah, I think she's pretty cool. How come this isn't showing up? Oh, it's on the other side. No. Yeah, she's pretty badass. I guess she's really good at it. I've never played Skyrim before, and but during the day she plays Skyrim, and she plays other games as well, but then after, she just recently started the Shirley After Dark, and she plays like ghosty type. I don't think it's zombies, I think it's more ghosty type, horror type ones. But she has a vlog and she has everything going, and it's really cute. You know, I'm glad that she has such a huge subscriber list, because that, you know, is one thing to helping. I don't know. She may have played Dark Souls. I don't know. She's played all kinds of games. I mean, she has played a lot of games, and she tries a lot of games, and developers send her games as well. And what was the first game I ever played? Okay, I don't doubt if you've ever heard of it, but years and years ago, when I was in high school, when Pong came out by, I think it was Atari, that wasn't even the first one, because I used to go, like, as a kid, go to the skating rink and stuff, and I would go and I would hit the arcade machines, because I liked playing arcade machines. And then my parents bought me Pong for some party I was going to have. They bought Pong, and like all of us kids sat around and played it and things like that. And then I played other games as they came out, and I remember Pong because it was the very first of that type of game that came out. And then there were other games that came out, and I played them. And then I got away from it for years, and then when my son, who was born in 84, I always stuck with, anytime I could go in and there was a video game machine, or I'd go to an arcade place and play those kind of games, because I like that kind of stuff. No kidding. Then my son, when he was born, he was just an infant, and he was born in 84, and they came out with, my dad bought a home computer, and I don't remember what kind it was. I mean, this was years ago. And he bought games to go with it, and it was the text to type to text. I guess that's what it was called, because you had to type in. It was a game that you had to type in. It was like a mystery game, and you typed in, walk down the path, take the left path, go to the house, and you had to type all that in, and then conversation would come up, and then you would type in what you wanted the game to do next, like open the window, climb through the window, and so he had all kinds of those kind of games. So every time I took my son over to visit Grandma and Grandpa, my parents, right there, I okay, you guys have fun with the kid. I'm gonna play games. So I have been gaming for years. I played Final Fantasy XI, I think, for 8 or 9 years. I've played World of Warcraft. I wasn't a big fan of that. It was too, I don't know. I got irritated with Final Fantasy XI when, not Final Fantasy XI, but World of Warcraft, because, like, I started playing it, and they had the open PvP and the dueling and stuff like that, and here I wanted to play the game, and people were, challenging me to duels, and it's like, I don't want to. I want to play this game. I'm not interested in whether your testosterone level or whatever's going on. So it really irritated me that if you didn't want to duel, people would call you chicken and coward and all kinds of stuff. And it's like, no, I want to play the game. I'm not interested in making you look bad or good or whatever. So I stopped playing that game after about 2 or 3 months. And yeah, I didn't like it that much. And I played a lot of computer games. My first MMO was Guildcraft. Guildcraft? Yeah. Not Guildcraft. What was the name of that? Guild Wars. Guild Wars. That was my first MMO. But I had played like other random computer games for many years. I played those. And then I played Guild Wars 1. And I was playing World of Warcraft, and my son and my 2 sons and their friend bought me for my birthday when they were teenagers Final Fantasy XI, because they wanted me to play with them. So I played with them for a long, long time until they grew up and moved out. So, oh wait, I have to go down this river. I know that. Where is it? Down here? Is it down this side? No, it's down the other side of this river where it splits. Oh no, I was going the right way. I get lost so easily. Oh my god, in those other 2 games, no wonder I can't finish them. But I think that when I have 5 days off next week because I'm gonna take some of my vacation time, and I'm gonna finish getting my apartment in order, and then I'm going to go back and finish off those 3 games, the 3 visual novels, because they are just, I want to finish them off because I don't want to leave them empty, or not finished off, I should say. So everybody's got hobbies, so I just like, and I've tried all kinds of things. Playing games, that's really cool. I always let my boys play games, and Mario came out, Nintendo came out, and I showed them how to play, Mario Brothers and stuff like that. And I've always been an advocate for gaming, where a lot of parents are, all my kid does is sit and play games and they don't do anything else. And it's because they don't watch the game. They don't watch what they're doing. They just see them sitting in front of a TV. But if you think about it with gaming, there's so much reading to do. And there's so much thinking to do, because if you don't read about it, if you don't think about it, or you don't follow the instructions, or you miss it, you screw up. So then you got to go back and do it all over again. And I would tell people that, like my kid, I want him to read this book and he won't read the book. Give him is he into gaming? Yeah. Well, give him a gaming magazine. Well, what let me tell you what I did do and what I do now, because up until 9 months ago, I was in management, working in an AFC home for older adults with behavioral problems, and I did that for 8 years. But for the last 30 some odd years, I've always been a manager. Like, I worked in a furniture factory, and I was a department manager, and I worked in a department store, and I was a manager, and I worked in a distribution center for a craft store, and I was a manager there. So I've always been a manager for like the last 32 odd years. I think it's 32 or 33 years. Well, I decided to since I'm 58, and at 55 you can start drawing pensions from your retirement. So I started doing that. So I stepped down out of management for the same company. And it's a behavioral health company. It's huge here in Michigan. And I am now work with the mobile crisis team. So for this company. That's what I do now. But before, I was a manager. I was on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. When I went on vacation, I was still on call and all that kind of stuff. And now I am working with the mobile crisis team, and we have set hours. So that's it. I don't have to work any overtime or anything, because the next person picks up right after I'm done. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. So now I work 40 hours a week instead, and it's still working with people with mental health problems is what I still do, but now it's with a crisis team. Yeah, it's the first time in 30 some odd years that I didn't have to work overtime. I actually work 40 hours a week, so I consider this like I went into semi-retirement now. Which, okay, I'm working 40 hours a week, but I consider it semi-retirement. Wait. Did I kill the things that came out? Okay. I lost what I was doing. I lost my train of thought. Okay. So. But I don't think I could just stay home all day. Oh, maybe I could stay home all day and game. That probably wouldn't be too much of a problem for me. But I do like, I love gaming. And I've done all kinds of other things that, that don't have to do with gaming. But now it's like, okay, I've tried all these other things in my life. I've done a lot of volunteer work over the years. I've done, all the arts and crafts things and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, I always come back to gaming. So, okay, what can I do next? Oh, wow. I don't have much more, and they won't give me another. What do you guys do for a living? For your jobs? I like to know what other people do, because I think it's just fun. Born Again. No, I'm not going back to that. Which primal? I've got a couple of them done. I think I need one more for this to be done. Okay, next beast tribe. Oh, you get paid to review books? I bet that's interesting. Working in the oil fields has got to be hard work. Yeah, working in the oil fields is hard work, and reviewing books would be so interesting. Is it like all kinds of books, or is it just a specific style of books? Or genre is what they call it. Graphic designer is really good. It would be so cool to be a graphic designer. I mean, being able to just, like, design these games, you know, like, just for me to go in and be able to design like items for the housing in Final Fantasy XIV would be like, oh wow, that would be such a cool job. Or the furniture and how to figure out how to make it and put, you know, all that kind of stuff. That to me would be like a super, super cool job. I keep getting I need to teleport out of here. Oh, I know, I wanted to see where I wanted to go to. Okay, Vanu. I'm done with them. Okay, so I've worked on them. Are you going to college for graphic design? There's a lot of colleges out there that are specific for graphic designing. I know when my son was young, at one point he wanted to go to one, and he found out, I don't know what it was, but then he changed his mind and he went to college, and I think he's got his master's degree now, or he's working on his master's to be an English professor. Go figure. He wanted to be a graphic designer, and he ended up he's working to become an English professor to teach college students English. Kobolds, Sahagin. I never started the Almaj Sylphs. I'm gonna go do the Sylphs. Why? Because the Sylphs ones are fun. How could design school not be worth it? Like a specific design school where that's mainly what they focus on? Oh, both of you are too funny. But the gothic literature and the sci-fi fantasy, mystery and horror, I so much more like those kind of things. I really like crime murder mysteries. Oh, I love those. And the fantasy ones, I like the sci-fi fantasy, I like those as well. Horror, I'm not so big on. I don't like anything with zombies. That's what's really weird. Okay, I can play like I played White Day, a Labyrinth of a School, which is the ghost all pop out at you and stuff like that. And even though it scared me, I really enjoyed that game and I really liked it. But I don't like zombie stuff. I don't like zombie. Some guy just ran past me. Baked Potato is his name. I don't like zombie movies or books about zombies or anything like that. They give me nightmares. But ghosty type things and movies with ghosts and stuff like that, it don't bother me. I can't quite figure that out, but that's what happens to me. Okay. Hawthorne Hut. But making video games, but I would love to be able to design the housing aspects of a game. That would just be cool. Where'd my chocobo go to? Must have been time for him to go away. My trusty chocobo. That's not the way to go. I need to go this way. I didn't see that one. Or I didn't... Is that a game? Because I didn't play that. Or didn't see it. I prefer playing the games, not so much as watching them. A White Game was scary, because that janitor chasing you around and those ghosts jumping out at you and stuff like that. Until you got used to them. Oh, it's a movie? I don't really watch. I was talking to somebody early this morning while I was doing a live stream from Korea, and they were using Google Translator, thank goodness. But I was telling them that I like Korean dramas and K-pop and stuff like that. I don't like much of what America has to offer in ways of acting and stuff, so I usually watch those when I do watch normal TV. Yeah, things with chasing you around and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't like that. White Game was like that, or White Day was like that. That janitor chasing me around. See, I haven't tried zombie, because I don't like the zombie anything. Ghosty things I like, zombie things I don't like. And the Korean dramas, if you like paranormal, like ghosty, the Korean dramas, they make great dramas, and they're short. They're not really super long. They last like 24 episodes or 18 episodes, but they're an hour long. They make great ones. Some of them are scary, some of them aren't scary, some of them are funny. What are these guys doing out here? Oh. Wrong way. But they make some great ones. And I like they got great music, and I just like their stuff. I think the acting's much better. So I got my son hooked on him for a little while. He's too busy to watch him anymore. Fatal Frame? No. Let's see, this one over here. I haven't been able to play because of my other jobs, and I just stepped down from management October. Oh, thank you. Thank you for subscribing and joining us tonight. Because of my other job, I work so many hours, I wasn't able to actually play other games, and now that I'm capable of checking out a lot of other games that's out there, I'm really enjoying it. Stardew Valley? Is that like one of those visual novels? Like the other ones that you were watching? I think you guys are fine. I'm able to keep up with the... It's more 8-bit? Okay. Wrong way. I'm gonna finish these couple quests and then I'm gonna eat and then I'll stop the streaming and then I'll come back on. Because I want to eat. And I realize I'm sitting here in the dark. The sun went down and suddenly it's dark in my apartment. See, I must have to come up here to get these. Oh, okay. When I do the B&Es, I go around and check out houses without live streaming. And I find the houses, I find people, like you guys, when I asked permission, if I could, show you guys this house and stuff like that. And I usually just do that, not broadcasting. And I think maybe over the weekend, not tomorrow morning, because I work, like now my work hours have gone back to normal, which is 12 to 8. So I will be doing some, stuff maybe in the morning and then at night, but I got to go back. I've caught up with all the houses and all of the houses that I had talked to people. I have got everybody caught up and I've got everybody uploaded, so now I got to go out and find a bunch of new houses to break and enter, and it takes longer for me to find the people and track them down and ask them for their permission than anything else. So, and if I get bored I might do that tonight too. Because I haven't really played this game much in the last week or so, because I did like 6 houses, I think, all in a couple days. Like in 2 days I went and checked out and got 6 houses or 7. Oh, you can't, I forgot, you can't, how do you get out of here? Oh, behind me. Have you really? I'll have to come back in and redo it again. There's a lot of people who do that. After they do it once and then I video it, then they go, they see other people's and then they go back and redo their house, so they change stuff up. and then I'll go back in, or they change houses altogether. So that's really cool. Bye, Blunted. Take care, and I'll see you next time. I'm usually on later on in the evening, at nighttime, because I'm in the Eastern time zone. So enjoy your game that you're playing tonight. Thank you for joining my channel and subscribing and following and all those things. Okay, I'm gonna call this done for right now. Allison, I'll be back on in probably about, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes. I want to get some... Oh, see, I don't gear my FC members. I don't do gear, period. I'm set up for crafting housing items, and that's it. I don't even have a rotation. See, my rotation for crafting is that right there. I don't know if you can see it, but I don't have a crafting rotation for gear at all, because that way if somebody asked me for it, I said, no, sorry, I can't do it. I have all those. Those are the new ones because I just got my carpenter to 70. And those are the ones that automatically pop up. I didn't even go back and do the class, you know, upgrades. So anyway, I want to go eat before my dinner burns. So I'll be back in about half hour, 45 minutes and continue on. So I will talk to you soon, okay?